Hey everybody, it's Mike over at Taxes and Bricks. Well, it's Tuesday, so welcome to episode 27. It's Lego Day! And today, because I'm not quite ready with the architecture series, we're going to talk a little bit about Technic! Lego Technic. What's Technic? Well, Technic is a line of Lego, a theme of Lego, that was originally founded I believe, or created in 1977. It was originally called, I believe it was the Expert Builder series, if I'm not mistaken. I might be totally wrong on that. Not a Lego historian. But anyway, they changed it, I think, in 82 or 83 maybe to Technic. Technic is a little bit different than the sort of brick built where you've got, the standard bricks with the studs and whatever. It does incorporate some of that, but mainly what you're looking at are things that are more, I guess they look more like an engineering or sort of an architectural type of, structural kind of componentry where you've got pins and rods and gears and certain levers. It's designed for more of kind of an advanced experience with respect to building Lego. So I thought what would be fun is I'm holding up the Land Rover. This was my first foray into Technic. I bought this very early in my sort of Lego building hobby and was completely overwhelmed and put it back in the box for a while until I got up the nerve to do it. But I actually enjoyed it. I enjoyed building them. They do take them much longer than a normal sort of brick build standard system build. But what I thought would be fun is I'm going to show you some of the Technic vehicles that I've got up on the shelves, and then run through the ones that I still have in the boxes that I want to do, and show you a really special Technic set that you won't get to see much, if at all, that I acquired from a friend or / colleague of mine. And we'll go from there. So thanks for watching again today. Like, subscribe, share our content with your friends, leave a comment. I definitely answer and reply to all of them. Stay tuned for all things Lego Technic. So for my assembled Technic sets, I actually have probably more that are unassembled at this point, again, because they're kind of time consuming. But these are the assembled sets that are up on the shelves. I actually have one more that's up there. You'll see it's a yellow and blue sailboat, a racing yacht. We'll get to that one in a second. But sort of in no particular order. I mean, I definitely started with the green Land Rover, which was great. But I actually also built this street motorcycle, set number 42036. It was a lot of fun. Actually kind of complicated because it has sort of a working motor. Actually, most of the vehicles that you build have a sort of a working motor as the tires go and the pistons will run. And then I also built the set number 42107, the Ducati Panigale, which is kind of a replica of an actual real bike that exists in real life. Then, of course, any Fast and Furious fans will recognize Dom's Dodge Charger from the Fast and Furious franchise. That's 42111 set number. I also built set number 42125, which is the Ferrari 488 GTE. It had like 17,000 stickers, as you can kind of see and get into the. I mean, every one of those little stickers is actually a sticker. There are no printed pieces on there, and that took a lot longer than actually building the darn thing. Also, kind of a quicker build was this Jeep Wrangler Rubicon, which was a lot of fun, set number 42122. I actually used to have a Jeep back in college and in through my sort of early working days. It was a red Wrangler. I gotta say, I have an old 94 piece of garbage Wrangler now, not the same one that I had back in college, that barely runs and I'm trying to fix up. So this one probably works better on the shelf than mine does in real life. I'll just say, just once in everyone's life, you gotta own or at least drive a Jeep Wrangler, but the two-door kind, not the wussy four-door kind that's basically a glorified minivan. So go with the two-door. You won't be sorry. Of course, the Land Rover, set 42110, the first Technic I ever built. I have some of the supercars here. So the set number 42083, which is the Bugatti Chiron. Then I've got 42056, the 911, the Porsche 911 GT3, also known in Lego circles as the orange Porsche. I can't understand why they call it the orange Porsche. Maybe you can figure that out. The 42113 42115 rather, which is the Lamborghini Sion. And then above that, I've got the 42096, the Porsche 911 RSR, which was actually quite fun to build. I actually really enjoyed that. The last one that's not in this sort of shelf here is the racing yacht, which is set number 42074. And I've just got that up there because it's kind of tall and I haven't really made space for it here. So those are the actual Technic sets that I have set up. You know, some of the other sets that you see, you know, up on the shelves will actually have some Technic components to them. So this one's a really good example. If you kind of look underneath, say, the T2, the blue camper van, you'll see sort of, you know, kind of Technic pieces there. So a lot of sets actually do incorporate Technic pieces in them, but would be more of a system brick built kind of situation, like, you know, all of these other sort of creator expert cars or things like that. Even some of the architecture sets and some of the other, you know, sort of theme and thematic sets will have Technic incorporated in them. But for the most part, those things, it'll just be, you know, kind of a one-off piece here and there. So that kind of covers what's up on the shelves. Stay tuned. We're going to come back here in just a second, and I'm going to show you all of the Technic sets I'm too lazy and don't have time to put together. All right, so change of scenery, maybe a room that you guys haven't seen before. This is my conference room in my office, the most underused room in the office. All right, so actually it turns out I only have 6, well 7. I'm gonna show you one at the end. 7 Technic sets that I haven't put together yet. So actually that's good, bonus. I thought there were more. So it looks like there's more up on the shelf. So starting on the left, actually, we've got the 6x6 Volvo hauler, set number 42114. That one's gonna be a big pain, but gonna be fun. And it's gonna look really good up on the shelves, I think. Next up is gonna be set number 42039. This is the 24 Hours at Le Mans race car. Also kind of cool. I'm not sure why I got this set. It was a deal on eBay, and I don't know, just something with the color I think appealed to me, and I thought it kind of looked nice up on the shelves. So, and then towards the back actually is one of the latest large Technic sets that's come out here. This is the BMW M1000RR. It's set number 42130. Again, sort of like the Panigale, the Ducati is a replica, but this one's actually going to be larger scale than the 2 motorcycles you saw earlier. Got the Ford Raptor, and who doesn't love the Ford Raptor? 42126. Always wanted to own one. I guess I have one, just not in real life. Behind there is the 42052, the heavy lift helicopter. Also a big fan of helicopters. You know, kind of cool and whatnot. And then in this sort of you know, vein of the Volvo, there's also this sort of generic concrete mixer truck, set number 42112, which I'm actually kind of looking forward to. Again, also I think I kind of like the color on this one, and it was inexpensive. I got this one new from actually from Lego, from the Lego store. Actually, I went into a Lego store last, I think it was the early spring, and pick that up. So these are the 6 sets actually that are here. There is a 7th. I'm going to show that to you in a second. It's an extraordinarily rare Technic set that I acquired from a friend. And yeah, so these are the 6. I think maybe over the next couple months, put them together, add them to the top, to the shelves in the collection. So stay tuned. I'm going to show you that rare set I was talking about. Well, there she is. Set number 42113. The Bell Boeing V22 Osprey. Released in 2020, it was immediately canceled. And before it was canceled, many, maybe, I don't know how many, made it to some stores across the world. I had a friend of mine who happened to be in Dubai at the time, and found one. Actually found a couple. And we struck up a deal. I don't know. I'm not into collecting rare Lego, but there's something about the sort of forbidden that kind of intrigued me about this. I mean, not to mention, listen, the Osprey is a pretty awesome helicopter. You know, the tilt rotor concept. So why was it canceled? Well, Lego has a policy, and I think it's a good policy, that they don't make their models to look like weapons of war. So you're not going to see, you know, replicas of U.S. fighter jets or tanks that were used during wars, or, you know, firearms and things like that. And I think that's good because, I mean, listen, ultimately, while I am an adult and I collect Lego, Lego is a child's toy, and it is designed for children. And while it is an appeal for adults, I think it's a good policy. And so they decided that since, while this is fashioned after a rescue helicopter, the fact that there are actually, or at the time, were no instances of the Osprey being used for anything non-military in the world, that they decided to cancel it and they pulled it from the shelves. And I think that that's fine. There's also a rumor that the motorized functions don't work all that well. So they used as also one of the reasons for pulling it that there were some, kind of technical errors. These rotors that you see on the front, they don't quite function as promised in terms of the build. I don't know because I haven't built it yet. I'm definitely cracking it open. I'm definitely going to build it. It's not for me some kind of an investment like it might be for other people where they're going to hold it for a couple of years and, try and make a buck on it or anything like that. But probably I would say like the rarest Lego I have. I mean, I guess if that's really a thing. But I like it. I liked it before, and even though I knew there was a little chance of me getting one, I just happened to stumble across it from, again, a friend who happened to have one. So there you have it. The 42113 Bell Boeing V-22 Osprey canceled set. Very few of them out there, and so I'm kind of excited to have it and definitely excited to build it. And I will probably time-lapse the build and then do a review of it at some point later on. All right, that'll do it for today's Lego Day. Thanks for watching episode 27. Stay tuned tomorrow, which is Wednesday. We're going to do episode 28. We're going to finish up filing status, the 4-part series with qualifying widow or widower. Not sure what we're going to do Thursday. I'm hoping the architecture stuff will be sort of ready to kind of get going. As you can see behind me, the shelves are getting full as I kind of locate more of the sets and finish a couple of them. And bring some of the completed sets here and start to arrange them and whatnot. And I also think as I'm going through my checklist, I might be missing 1 or 2 actual sets that I maybe never purchased. Maybe 3. I don't know. I'm usually pretty good about keeping a checklist of things when I want the whole collection. So anyway, that'll wrap up episode 27 for today. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment below. I read and respond to all of them. Definitely subscribe. Subscriptions are free, by the way. Unlike Netflix or Hulu, doesn't cost you anything to subscribe to my channel. And in many cases, my content is better. Not really. Anyway, thanks for watching again. Have a great day. We'll talk to you soon.